Hey guys, this is the official review video for Binary Strategy. This is a new binary option system providing trading signals that work with every single broker anywhere in the world, and the signals are nothing but elite. You can see here, this is the website. They talk about how simple the process is, what the asset you are given, the expiry time, the direction, the strategy, you get everything. And what I really like about this is that it works multiple strategies. You have the Valor strategy, which is very strict, doesn't provide you very many trading opportunities using divergence. And then you have the Spirit strategy, which uses divergence, but mostly normal divergence. So while you still have great trades without sacrificing safety, you get frequent trades. You can see here there is monthly testing showing you exactly how the last few months have gone. It shows you how many trades there have been with the different versions. You can see Valor has less trades, Spirit has more trades than Valor. Here are the live results. These are updated daily. The results are GMT +3. You can update them or test them yourself to see how they work. Then you have back testing and projections here. They go all the way back to 2015. And you could get lifetime access for the software, $189.99, but I have a 20% discount code, so make sure you get the code. Now I'm going to show you some different trades that I've had with this software, exactly how it works. So let's go ahead and take a look at those trades now. So here's our first trade. You see the USD CHF pop up on the screen. I'm just opening up the trade. I'm setting a $300 investment, and I'm setting the 15 minutes, and this is a put trade, which means down. You see immediately we have a dive downward. This is a wonderful thing about the Spirit signals provided by the binary strategy signal system, is that the trades just dip right below. You'll see in the majority of the examples I'm showing you today that when we pick the trade, it pretty much dives down immediately and stays down for a very long period of time. I know there are lots of clients testing the software on different time frames, seeing if it works on shorter and longer time frames, but at this point in time, I really like 15-minute expiry times. These are working really well with this system, and they're working really well for me. You can see this trade, it's coming up a little bit here, but with this software, you know it's always going to dip down. I know it's going to stay below that line. I'm very confident with every single trade that I receive from this software because they always stay below this line. See, we have popped up a bit here, and this is why some people are liking the shorter time frame, but I love 15 minutes because guess what? We're going to pop back down. We're definitely going to win this trade. It was a little blip, but we're going to make it through, and you'll see that this is consistent with the other trades that I'm showing you. Now, I did most of these trades in one afternoon, so you could see the software is giving me quite a few trades during this period, and that's helping me figure out how the software works and how I want to work with the system. So now we are going to move on to the second trade. This was a nice win. We had a good profit here, and so we're just going to continue on with our next trade now. This is a USD CHF, another one. This was from the exact same evening. The other three trades I did early in the next day. So you can see I'm just setting this up, $300. This is another put trade, so that means we want the market to go down, and boom, right away, we got a nice dive. We're dipping. We're staying exactly where we want to go. We want to stay down here for the whole trade this time. This is very common from the Spirit strategy signals. There is also another strategy called the Valor strategy, but I haven't done any signals with the Valor strategy right now, not for the video at least. I've been trading the Valor signals, and they've been working very well for me, But for this video, I'm just going to show you the spirit strategy because that's where I'm getting most of the signals. If you look at the last 12 or so signals I have here on the left-hand side, you'll see that there is only one Valor and there's about 11 or 12 spirit signals. So there is definitely more spirit signals, and they are the most frequent of the two. I love the Valor signals as well. Don't get me wrong. They are really, really strong and use an excellent divergence strategy. I don't want to, yak your ear off about divergence, but it's very strong strategy, and it just ensures that the signals you're getting are high quality. You can see this signal here. We stayed underneath that bar the entire time. It never came close. The whole 15 minutes, you could have won a 1-minute trade, a 5-minute trade, and a 15-minute trade, all with this one signal. This was another great win. At this point, I remember I was on a great streak with the software, and I was winning just about every single trade I was taking, which was perfect for the video and perfect for showing you exactly how this works. So let's move on to our next signal, which is USD JPY. This is the Japanese yen. This is another 15-minute, but this is a call signal, okay? So that means we want the market to go up this time. It's that simple. So let's throw $300 as a trade here. Let's set the expiry time to 15 minutes, and then let's fire this up. So here we have the trade. We're underneath right now, but knowing this software, knowing these signals, we will jump up and we will take over this trade because that's what binary strategy does. The reason it's called binary strategy is because it's giving traders a real strategy. Too many of the systems in the binary options market promise thousands of dollars a day, but the one commonality between all of these systems is that they never actually tell you how they work or why they work. What's good about binary strategy is that they give you a brief introduction into the divergent strategy that they are utilizing for each different strategy inside of the software. I know that's confusing, and I know I'm confusing myself just saying that, but look at the trade now. Okay, let's flip it over here a bit. Let's take a look at this trade. We are now up. We are where we want to be. This is why I like 15 minutes. 15 minutes really seems to be the sweet spot for this strategy, because once it hit that 10-minute mark, sometimes it dives down a bit. When it hits 8 minutes, sometimes it dives down a bit. But then that last 7 minutes always gets us into the money. We always get to the really good spot where we want to be. Right now, I'm around 74 to 75% winning with these signals, which is exactly where I want to be. And if you look at the projections on their website, they claim that they are at 74.2% right now, and that they will be growing exponentially over the next couple of years, and they believe by next year they'll be able to hit 80% because they're just kind of getting their footing and really taking this strategy to the next level with clients. As soon as they have a few clients, they'll be able to put even more money into the coding and testing and be able to provide traders with more options. So let's just take a look at this next trade. This next trade is going to be a Euro US dollar trade. With this one, it's a call trade. It's from the Spirit again. So let's just pop this open and let's get this trade going. Here I am putting another $300 investment. I want to make $510 off this trade. So let's fire it up. Bingo, right away, 30 seconds into the trade, we're already looking good. A minute's passed, we've won a minute trade, right? That's what I really like about this. Really, if you wanted to, you could stack it up. You could place the trade on M1, on M5, and M15, and you could win them all. But personally, that's not my style. I feel like that's a little risky. I like just those 15-minute trades, and I know I've probably said it too many times in this video, but this is 12 minutes long. What do you expect me to talk about here? Okay, I've got to talk about the system, how it works, and so far it's working great. I really like the way it makes trades. I like the way that it thinks. I watch the way that it sends me signals, and I really appreciate that. And you can see it always seems to dip right about in the middle of the trade, and then you go, oh, I'm not sure if it's going to win, and then as we get to the top again, it just pops up. In that last 5 minutes, it just solidifies, it steadies the trade, and we get exactly what we want. That's exactly what we're seeing from this trade again. We're at about 3.5 minutes left, and it's just really steady, high above that bar, and it doesn't look like it's coming down at all. This is exactly what we want from binary options trades, because they aren't close, and it gives you a lot of confidence that you're going to win, because they understand that there's not a lot of volatility that can hurt us. So here is another win, another few $100s in my pocket. And now let's hop in to another trade. This is going to be the last trade you see today. This is the Australian dollar and the US dollar. This is a spirit signal, and this is a put signal. Sorry, I had to lean forward to see that. It's really small on my screen right now. So here we are. So we're going to want to put $300 in there. We got Australian dollar, 15 minutes, and let's put it down, and let's see how we do here. So we're kind of popping up, kind of popping down at this point. We aren't steady, we aren't solidified, but with binary strategy, you know that eventually, and here we are a few minutes in, we're starting to go in the direction we want. That's exactly what we want to see from all of these trades. And that's really what I like about this signal provider. It takes away all of the hard work, right? There's a lot of hard work in binary options. And a lot of these other systems, they promise you things and that it's going to be automatic. But with a system like this, you receive a signal, you can place the trade with your binary options broker, you can use any broker you want, it's all inclusive, and you can just do everything that you want with the system. And that's what I really like about it, because if you like a signal when you receive it, you can place that trade. If you look at that signal and you go, I disagree, then you don't have to place that trade, right? So while it's somewhat automatic, it's semi-automatic, because it gives you the option to decide at the end. And that's great. Also, I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the review, but I have a 20% coupon for this one, so you can get 1/5 of the price off right away, because I have an exclusive on this. It's a great system. I am using binary strategy above all else right now, and you can see here we just got one more win. At the 15-minute mark, it is just plateauing and it's steadying, and you can see just about every single trade looks the exact same, and that's what I love about binary strategy. So I hope that you like my review, and I hope that you go out and use binary strategy and then come back and comment on binary today. Take care.